Hi there, I'm Sigi. Welcome to another exciting review here and go for one. I'll be doing a full review of the Hoka Mach 6 after running at least 100 kilometers in them. Judging by the name, it should be a fast shoe, right? They called it Mach 6, just kidding. But let's start with the facts and figures and find it all out. The Mach 6 was released on March 1st, 2024. The stack height is different for men and women, which was a bit of a head scratcher for me, but to be honest, in the end, it's not the first time that I've seen this. For men, it's 37mm in the heel and 32mm in the forefoot. For women, on the other hand, it's 35mm in the heel and 30mm in the forefoot. They both got a 5mm drop, but for some reason the overall stack height is 2mm less for women. Don't ask me why, as I don't got a clue. Nope. Furthermore, they weigh around 260 grams in my size 46, which surprised me a bit as I didn't see that one coming. Pretty good weight for a daily trainer, and don't you try and say that's not true. It features a soft EVA midsole foam, which they named supercritical, but everybody gives fancy names to their foams, but remember, it's just a foam, lol. The midsole is one of the things that has gotten a major redesign from the previous version. Previously, it was part supercritical EVA on top of a bit firmer EVA foam. Now it's 100% supercritical EVA. And furthermore, the wagger will push you forward and you'll be able to pick up the pace with ease. The outsole rubber is a nice thick slab underneath, well positioned too. There isn't much to say about it except that once again wasn't expecting to find such a big slab of rubber. This isn't going to be bad in terms of durability, especially if you compare with the Mach 5. There was no rubber underneath, it was just the firmer EVA midsole foam. There is a bit of exposed midsole foam at the end and in the middle of the shoe towards the forefoot, but more on that later on. Since the weight of the shoe is so light, then you can already guess that the upper will be light, and it is. The upper consists of two thin layers which give a mix between the outer and inner layer in terms of ventilation. It does look like a very well constructed and thought of design to provide that ventilation where you need it the most. And also at the front there is an extra protected area to protect both the upper and your toes. The heel area is once again that classical Hoka design. You can see the same heel tab appearing on Clifton, Stinson, Speedgoat, Arahi, Challenger to only name a few. It's well padded and keeps your foot locked in. And the extra support for your Achilles is worth mentioning. The padding at the side is not excessive, but sufficient. Furthermore, the heel area itself is reinforced. There is a lot of protection for your heel in that whole area. It feels very solid. The tongue is gusseted with a more elastic kind of attachment at both sides. Furthermore, the tongue is also kept in place with the help of the laces running through it. It's also a two-thin layer structure with hardly any padding inside. Just at the top at the Hoka logo itself, but it's very limited. The laces got a good length and they have a slight stretch. They feel a bit soft and appear to be of a good quality. Last but not least, the insoles can easily be replaced to support your needs. Let's continue further with the pros. Hello! If you are enjoying this review, then don't forget to tickle the like and subscribe buttons. Did you know that you burn 1 calorie by pressing one button? So come on and press the like, subscribe and also that bell. 3 calories burned and a big thank you from me. Life can be great, right? But I'll let you further enjoy the review. It's a comfortable shoe, especially at the heel side. It's the known Hoka lock which we know and like. The padding at the sides did not give any issues for me personally, but this might be an issue for some. The tongue is well ventilated and feels good. The front part at times does take a bit of a weird position, but that's just cosmetic. The laces are also very good. Can only remember once that I needed to redo my laces and it was only at one shoe. Didn't even have issues with my laces during my 40k long run, which is great. Furthermore, the breathability at the sides and at the front is very good. At no point my feet were overheating in there. They remained comfortable and also stable. Stability is partly coming from the reinforced back and the slightly wider forefoot base. The midsole foam does the job and is suitable for a distance up to a marathon. Picking up the pace was easier than expected, but it's also a very lightweight shoe. And then the wagger helps to push you a bit forward. It's not a shoe to go all out in, but some tempo runs can easily be done. In terms of durability, it's also very positive. There is a bit of wear and tear at the outsole rubber, but due to the big slab underneath, there is still plenty to go around. And of course, after the pros, we got the cons. Let's see what that brings. Well, this is going to be short. Got only 3 things to mention. First of all, I do find the shoe perhaps a bit narrow for my liking. During my 40k I had a point where it really started to wear me down. The pressure on my foot was starting to get noticed. I think that a half size up would have been better, But the strange part is that I didn't have this in the beginning of my run, so it only manifested after a while into the race. Secondly, the padding in the tongue was perhaps better if it was a bit wider. Not the whole width is covered in it, so you have at one side where the laces can still put pressure. I did notice it, and it was a bit annoying. The third and last point is the exposed midsole underneath. This isn't really a problem for me, but if you are a heel striker, then you will be wearing out the exposed midsole at the end. I believe that it will then be difficult to avoid it. You see? Told you that it was going to be short for the cons, right? The Hoka Mach 6 is a shoe that came as a surprise. Not knowing what to expect and especially not having any high expectations at all, I found out that it's a very good daily trainer in its category that can also handle tempo runs. So the name has been justified. Whoop whoop! It's a lightweight shoe that feels good and looks good. There are some possible attention points, but that doesn't mean that they aren't good. Not by a long shot. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going to like these, also because they are available in multiple colors and in 2 different widths. The retail price is 160 euros, which we can all agree on that it's a decent price, right? If not, let me know in the comments. Their durability is going to be very good. I expect that you'll get at least 800 kilometers out of them. Again, not a bad number. If you got any doubts, head over to your local running store and try them out. Well, that concludes my review of the Hoka Mach 6. If you found the review helpful, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. Thank you for watching and hopefully see you in the next one.